Uh, Welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about China, how China is progressing, what they are doing to make themselves a superpower. So couple of minutes back, I watched a video which was a kind of a documentary, and it's showed me that how China is developing and how China is taking a challenges in a way that they are making themselves a standout among the rest of the countries. So it started back when the government, when the China said that how they are going to win the race of AI. So ChatGPT is the one that has from the America has already started rolled out the entire world, and now people wanted to know use ChatGPT. But on the other hand, the China is losing the AI race. China also wanted to create their own AI, but the problem here is that the US totally blocked their way to create their own AI system. The three ways by which the US blocked them was the first one is the silicon chips, the company called Nvidia who provides silicon chips. Then the second one is the machines that manufacture those silicon chips, and finally the software that run the AI chips. So now the problem with the China is that they are not able to create their own system, but and also the US already banned all the companies, the three companies in the world that help in providing these silicon wafers. They asked them to not to sell any fast chip to China. Now China left with nothing. But what happened that the China didn't lose their hope. They took it as a challenge and created the existing chip that they had. They created the AI called DeepSeek with that chip, and showed the world that they can do anything even if the limited supply. Now there are many challenges if we are using low quality chips to run the AI model. That is from where we are going to get the power supply, because the chip, high performance chips, going to take only only 1% energy. Then if energy, then the low ended chips are going to take almost 5 times greater energy, which means, for example, in order to run the DeepSeek AI, the China need to put lot of efforts in providing and generating the energy and creating the ecosystem by which they can cool the environment. But China didn't hesitate. What they did was they created a lot of powerhouses in their Gobi Desert, where the land is free, the barren, and they added a huge mega project where they have added multiple solar power plants, and also the wind turbines, which are going to provide 25 gigaton of volt. Apart from that, they created the AI bunkers under the mountain, so that they thought that the mountain is going to give them a natural cooling and they have to spend less on air conditioning. Additionally, they started dropping the trucks of AI chips under the water, under the ocean, so that they get the water for the cooling easily. So these are the things that they have applied in order to make their chip run with optimized and less power. Now apart from that, they also invested $1 billion in their research and development, and after the years they finally developed a machinery, or I would say the alternative of the US chips making machine and the software. So this is something the China has already done, and which is creating a big threat. Earlier the America thought that they were the only one who were leading the AI race, but now the China is the one who is giving them a tough competition. In order to be at a race, China needed to done all these things. But the question here is that will any other country in the world who is going to take this much amount of risk and create the AI that has been created by the China? In fact, uh, in fact, not only the AI, the China is also started operating their own things. They stopped using Android, and instead of that they started using the Harmony operating system that is created by the Huawei. Soon the China is going to use entire ecosystem of their own. I think that this is something they have already planned, and the government is giving them a fund to invest in our research and development. Earlier we had Tesla, but now China has created their own BYD, and which is far better than Tesla. So this is something that Tesla is doing and creating. Well, this is something people need to learn from China, that if you have to be put a lot of time in the research and development, and also create things that are required. Otherwise you are not able to learn anything, you are not able to develop anything. So you need to be focused, you need to see what's happening around the world, you have to invest wisely on the things that are going to give a benefit. See, the China is taking care of looking everywhere and creating by their own. They are not yeah, of course they are also having a lot of challenges, but they have one desire in their head, that they wanted to be a superpower. There are multiple countries in the world, they also wanted to desire, but are they willing to take the risk that China is taking? Are they going to create the things without taking the help of US? Not a single country can do it, but China is an exception. The similar type of rivalry was seen back with the Soviet Union, but now the Soviet Union is not there. The China is the one who is giving the tougher fight to US. And I don't know like what exactly, how many things they are working on. I believe they are also going to create a SpaceX that the Elon Musk has. So I think the Elon Musk is the one who has been majorly being affected, as the Tesla has been earlier is the top of the car priority for the people, but now the BYD is the one who has taken all of the market share. This gives us one learning, that we must have to innovate every time and see that we cannot going to be at the same place. There will be someone who will come and take our place. So we have to innovate, we have to diversify, and learn from the mistakes that we are doing. And every day, every chance is to improve ourselves. So I believe that India is also going to be a chip maker soon, if we have a right talent, right people. But the direction that is needed is there. Once we'll get the direction, we are also going to become a top-notch company in the world. Otherwise, things will not gonna do in a way. It is